band is now me, and it's RedNails. It's a realistic synthesizer by Moog Music, and it's called the Concertmate. It has 3 different oscillators in it, 2 mono, 1 poly, and with like this bank is one of the monophonic sources, so you've got 3 different octaves and you've got 2 different wave shapes. This is the other monophonic tone, which you also have 3 octaves and 2 wave shapes. And then the polyphonic is just, I mean, you just tune it, and it's just got a single thing. This is volume, and that's pretty much it. Here you have the contour bank, where you can shape your waves, and you have your filter bank, which also shapes the waves and just builds different sounds and stuff. And there's a noise filter that's just white noise. If you turn that up, it's just in the background. And there's a bell tone that doesn't really, I mean, it's just another monophonic tone, but I don't usually use it because it doesn't really seem to add anything to what's going on. It makes, on its own, it makes some cool kind of high-pitched frequencies or notes, so sometimes I'll use that when I'm recording. And you also have your modulation, so you can do a keyboard glide where the sound actually goes, if you hit one note and the other note, it just goes down to the next note instead of just instantly playing the next note. And with your filter and your tone sources, like your filter knob here works with this bank, but your tone sources, it brings in tones from just wherever in the universe. It's weird. If you turn that all the way up, you hit a C, but you don't play a C. It's playing all these different tones that just blend into some new tone. And it's great for, amazing for bass. With the old lineup of my band, we had a drummer, I played guitar and sang, and our keyboardist played this for the bass lines. She did all the bass lines on this, and then played a farfisa for melodies. And this gets those fat Moog bass sounds that people really seek in the Moogs. It does a good job, and it's super affordable compared to the other models.
And these are old.
Yeah, this is like 80, 81, like something like $1,200-$1,300 in 1980.
And they're cheaper now.
Yeah, I got this one on eBay from the original owner. Originally these came with RCA output, so you plugged them into your home stereo and played along to your favorite records. He put a 1/4 inch output on this, and came with the original box, all the original literature and stuff. And I think I paid about $450 for it on eBay, yeah. And they run between $400 and like $600, depending on. It's just depending on who's looking for one on eBay.
And they have like they're signed by Moog, correct? On the inside someplace?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, you don't want to take it apart to find out.
I'm gonna have to take it apart someday, but one of the cool things about these too is there are companies now that sell a complete kit of all of the switches, all of the sliders, all of the knobs. So I purchased a backup kit in case I ever have a problem. So if I do have a problem, it'll be easy to repair whatever needs to be fixed. All right, so here's your keys. Here's your keyboard glide.
Wow, I feel like I'm at Gary Newman's house.
Around 84-ish, I think Yamaha put out the DX7, so
right.
FM synthesis started, and then digital synthesis started, and people who were in the market for synthesizers wanted the newest and the biggest, and Radio Shack went to like the Casio tones, and those were cheaper. So you know, in 1980, when I was 8 years old, if I wanted to go to Radio Shack and get a keyboard, my dad couldn't buy me a $1,200 keyboard, but you know, a $20 Casio tone, here you go. It's got a rhythm button and keys. Go to town, you know. But yeah, these started dying out probably because of the digital synthesis, and that's just what people were into. The only thing that's annoying about this is when you're playing the poly, like if you're playing 3 notes. your highest note is what the mono is playing. So if you really want a deep bass and you're trying to play poly, you don't quite get the right effect. If you listen to the Flaming Lips record, At War with the Mystics, in certain songs, a lot of the background sounds and a lot of the stuff, I'm pretty sure he used one of these because it's the exact sounds that come out of them. I mean, I'm sure it could have been a emulator or something, but still, it's the same basic sorts of sounds and stuff.
Okay.
And it's great if you just want to get a Moog and have those bass tones and learn how to use one. It's a great starter synthesizer. Which is one of the other things that I like about the analog stuff, is you can really warp your sounds with your sliders as you're actually playing. You can do a lot of really cool stuff, and then as soon as you click back to where you were, you're back to where you were.